I am here with Chuck Priore in your 9th season as head coach of the Stony Brook Seawolves, a 2012 Big South champion. You come to the CAA last season and you win 3 games in conference, 5-6 overall record. A good season. It's a challenge to be in this conference. What did you learn about the CAA in year number 1?
Yeah, I think you learn about the competition level from top to bottom. It's certainly keen every weekend. And I think what you step back and see is there's the speed of the game. And if I take the one thing, it's just how the speed of the game was played. The big kids can run, the receivers can run, and that takes away some of your big play capabilities on both sides of the ball.
Towards the end of last season, your team really got into the swing of things. A great win on the road, a top 25 win against James Madison, and then you end the year with a win against the other team that joined the CAA last year in Albany. How important is it for your team to continue that momentum and get off to a good start in 2014?
It was absolutely crucial for us to get that JMU win on the road and that type of game. And it gave us some momentum going in the offseason and allowed our kids to realize it. But our kids really learned that are coming back what the challenges are, and hopefully we can move from there.
You have on your roster, I would say, the biggest secret weapon perhaps in the CAA as running back Marcus Coker. He was a star at Iowa, transferred to Stony Brook where he rushed for 1,000 yards in his first year with the team in the Big South. Missed last season, broke his leg in April. How's his rehab going, and what is the CAA going to see when he gets onto the field?
The good news is he's 100% healthy.
Great.
Last year going into the year, he had a hip flexor issue. It ended up tearing, and he had surgery on that in the wintertime. And then, he had an accident and broke his fibula. But right now he's 100%. If we were playing tomorrow, he could play. And I really think people are going to witness somebody that's really focused. This past year has been a tough year for him in a lot of different ways, and he's really excited to get back on the field and put the ball in his hand.
Sure, Marcus Coker will make up for some of the yards you're losing through the air with your quarterback Lyle Negron gone. Who is the leading candidate to fill his shoes?
Interesting question. We had to talk about it yesterday with the staff. We really got 3 kids, which is, I think, a pretty good thing. We've got Carlos Hernandez, who's a redshirt sophomore. We got Connor Benarski, who's a redshirt junior, and we have a transfer that coming in from Syracuse, John Kinder. And we're actually going to go through preseason, and I'm going to give each one of them, because I think each one of them have an opportunity. And we might see us early part of the year play a couple of quarterbacks to see who can actually execute the game. The nice thing is we have more than one that I think can win.
Good problem to have when you have a couple of quality guys out there. Let's switch over to the defensive side of things. Lose a few starters from last year's team. Who are some of the guys on the defensive side that are going to step up?
Yeah, I think our safety, Christian Ricard, who played out of position last year because of injury, played free safety. He'll move up to our rover, which is more of our outside linebacker. Captain of our team, Devontae Anderson, who missed all of last year after starting first of 3 years at corner, will be back at our field corner. I think those 2 kids at the second and third levels, and then defensive end Victor Ochi, who is, I think, on the verge of being a great one, so we're excited about him.
Well, you play the very first game in CAA competition this year, a Thursday, August 28th against Bryant. So bring home that win for the CAA in week 1, will you?
We got it. Great seeing you.
All right.
Thanks.
Best of luck this year. That was head coach Chuck Priore of Stony Brook.